My brief upload that I'm going to share is with regard to women's rights and individuals that have been of very serious offences, that are of repeat offences to cause displacement, that disrespect the teaching profession. Now, I don't condone prostitution. I don't work as a prostitute. I haven't chosen to work as a prostitute. And there is a very serious issue with regard to what I mentioned in my previous upload, good faith, and individuals that have been prospering from my work, stealing vast amounts of wealth and not paying their dues and not respecting the law. So there's a very serious issue with individuals that are of damages, treasonous damages to my royal bloodline, and damages to the field of education. So as I'm of a clean track record, experiencing people perverting my privacy with the intention of displacement, with further offences to my credentials, my achievements and my accomplishments, I'm very curious as a recovery advocate how women are anticipating the future for their little girls when a mother married is experiencing what I'm tolerating at the moment, and a child legally missing due to liabilities of unlawful care orders and theft from my property and fortunes. So as I've mentioned, I'm a teacher qualified from the University of Limerick and Hibernia, and I'm really curious what the government thinks about the field of education being disrespected by individuals of offences against the state, threatening my profession for their intents and purposes, since damaging my sacred royal light body. So I'm really curious how the authorities forebode the future for their young children with this occurring to a law-abiding citizen of legislation and of a marriage and matrimony that's being disrespected while people are speaking of good faith. I'm really curious. So I'd appreciate the guards and the government acknowledging these problems straight away, and the United Nations have been alerted. As I've mentioned, I'm of the University of Limerick and Hibernia, and there are individuals in my proximity that are liable and that are liabilities to future generations that I have laid positive foundations for since 2018 in this country.